Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Raging Loop. Last time, we got caught, we got beaten, but we're still moving. Also, we ended on a choice. I don't even know why this is a choice. We have a plan, God's like, that's not gonna work. It's either listen to God who's been helping us, or just say, nah, let me cook God, we got this. So obviously we're gonna choose this one. And yeah, we'll just see. It's definitely the end game. There's pretty much like no logic unless we can actually convince people. It's just like, well, can we turn Mochi to vote with us? Can we convince Rikako somehow? That's pretty much the only. Can we convince Meiko? Obviously, you can't convince Mamiya, but yeah. Let's see what God thinks we should do.
では、どうすればいいんですか?
You just punch me? I thought I'd gotten used to pain by now, but I was oh so wrong. Where'd she get that branch? I wanted to ask that, but I wasn't in a state to do it, for I was already lying defenseless on the grass. I don't like this plan. I felt my limp body get dragged. Another thing. This is fine. I heard her whisper that over and over again. Is she just trying to hide us so we're not part of the feast or something? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. It's a Monday. It's also a Monday IRL. The next morning, I woke up in a lot less pain. Are we in the house? Though I couldn't even tell if I'd actually woken up. My consciousness was far too vague. Last night I got beaten up so badly I couldn't even stand. None of my wounds were life-threatening, but that was why my body was sensitive to every injury, sending pain signals to my brain. I felt like I just recovered from paralysis. This was normal. The fact that I could walk around at night was the anomaly. My body had been bound once more. Had Great Lord Shinai actually tied me up again? Had he restored the torn the torn ropes or something? No. It was tied differently and over a different spot. This was a different rope put on me sometime later. Also, the knot seemed kinda clumsy. It was Haru-chan. She was using me for something. You're in a room. Okay. She'd entered like it was no big deal. They'd confiscated my key apparently. Yeah, I guess the option is if we're not gonna reveal it and hope Meiko joins us, we just pretend we're innocent and I'm like, I can't be the wolf. Someone got killed and I was tied up. Maybe. I couldn't force my voice into words. She was curt with me. However, I could tell from her voice and actions that she was perplexed by something. She actually dragged me, still bound, down the hill and into the plaza, leaving me even more beat up. It's kinda tough though. She's kinda strong. It was hard to get me up the steps to the hall though. She kicked me in frustration and I somehow crawled up. Everyone was already there. Rikako Umetsu, Meiko, Chikamochi Kamoshida, and... Oh. God mode Haru. What? It was morning. And yet she was... She directed that shot at me, but it was clear who the source of her confusion was. She is a little weird.
島春様は以前にもこのようなことに。
なんですって？狼付き。は？
そうじゃ。
What?
やれやれ。やれやれやれ。黄泉があまりに退屈ゆえ、トトとカカトにせがんで霧に紛れ、落ちまいってみたが、トトは早速戻らされ、カカも先に戻ってしもうた。まあ、暇は潰れたかのう。散々殺して、我は満足しておりますぞ。
She done a sacrifice herself, so we live? It's kind of the vibes I'm getting.
ちょっと、どういうことよ。狼ってそういうものなの？
かつて人は狼を殺した。その恨みを晴らすために。
ストーリーのことじゃなくて、こんな
卑怯の振る舞い？
そう、読み意味の宴ってそういうことじゃないはずでしょ。これは殺人事件のはずでしょ。
私はこのようなことが起きても
It is mommy hasn't seen any supernatural stuff.
意外に
So
思いません。
あなたは鴨志田くん。
僕にはわかんない。りっちゃん、はるちゃんの病気治ったんじゃなかったんだね。
本来ならば狼つきなどであれば雲の力で引き取るなど到底及ばぬ。月もネヤのはしためは神内明神の末のお守り。狩り場の
it
主
sense.
正面から挑めようがありましょうか。
よくわかんないからさ、一個だけはるちゃんは昔こうなった時から狼になる運命だったってこと？
Nope.
わかり
We know that's not true.
昔
And they think she's a wolf, and we think she's God. I think she's playing up the wolf angle, though, right now.
我は8年前くくられ黄泉に戻されるところを霧に迷いし、この娘の器に落ち戻ることができたのじゃ。ところが早々に霧が引いてしまいましての宴が引けてしもうた。それで次の宴を待っておったのじゃ。
Lies, I think we're trying to say.
どうなされた町のお方。口で仰せずばわかりませぬぞ。
Lies, Usada. You were no wolf. You weren't destined to get the wolf's blessing. You already knew the real story. You knew exactly what I wanted to say. Why was she tilting her head and smiling? No, I knew her intention. Yeah, it's self-sacrifice.
さてさてさてさてさて、こたびの宴も随分と寂しくなったことであるし、
But I couldn't understand it.
くくるがよろしかろう。
Why would she go this far?
どうするの？どうすればいいの？
牧島春様は今朝縄を解いて錠前を ものともせぬ狼様ならあり得ることかもしれません。
それじゃこいつが動けてないのはどういうことなのよ。こいつが牧島春が人だって言ったから、ライトを渡してたから、狼に間違いないって。
Yeah, and the crow pretty much checked everyone that was hanged before. The only other option they can say that we're not a wolf is if Chiemi was a wolf and she just killed herself out of, I don't know, out of whatever. But she's the only possible option to be the other wolf. We're trying to say I'm not a wolf, but it doesn't even make sense since we claim to be a snake.
おっしゃいましたね、間宮様が。
じゃあどう説明するのよ。なんでこいつが嘘つく必要があったっていうのよ。
すべての理由を聞く前に叩きのめしてしまわれたのは。
Dude, I knew Rikako would believe in us somehow. That's crazy.
あなただって止めなかっただろうが。
はい、昨日のことで。ええ、間宮様を非難するのはよしましょう。しかしどれほど恥でも。
Nah, dude, Rikako's accidentally gaslighting her. That's crazy. I'd be so mad if I was Mamiya too. Like, it's the only option, dude.
夫妻子様、おつらいでしょうが、お願いいたします。本当のことをお話しください。
Well, we can live, I guess. Based. But like, do we just lose? Like, the game doesn't end though until we're hanged, right? I guess like if the game continues, they hanged Haru, we kill again, we kill Mamiya. But I don't know. Do we still game after
はっ
this?
きり言ってよ。
It's kind of weird.
僕は
I am.
狼じゃない。僕は見た。僕は蛇だ。はるちゃんのことが。
How do you explain the false read?
はるちゃんを好
Okay,
きになったから
that's funny.
嘘を
Kind of weird, but okay.
だ。僕
Imagine if that was a real reason. That's so dumb.
けてはるちゃんだけは勝てるように他の狼をかかしに。
But again, like if they hanged Haru today, the game's not gonna end, so they know he's done a lie, right? Unless the game somehow ends, but it shouldn't, right?
狼を二人まで見つけ、蛇としての信頼を得て、
Aw, poor Nosato still getting slandered, man.
かくまい続けて、それで最後の二人になることを目指されたのですね。人を裏切って。
Dumb. I nodded.
でもあなたの愛した牧島春様はもういないようです。
心はもう狂うてしもうた。
I wanted to shed tears, because I actually felt like crying.
最後にあの機会は
That's a big question. Because she liked sci-fi.
お渡しに
That was gonna be our answer before Yoshitsugu womped us.
ライトはああいうのが好きだって言うからあげた。仲良くなりたかった。
My chest hurt. My chest hurt like hell.
夜霧を投げば光の線ができたの。面白うございましたぞ、町のお方。
I could easily lie. The pain in my chest was just from my wounds.
お聞きですか、皆さん。春明様は母情ゆえに贈り物をされ、そして裏切りを企んだ。そして牧島春様こそが最後の狼でした。投票を。
待ってありえるの？そんな嘘が。
I'd be skeptical too. If I was there, I'd be like, yo, that's some dodge shit. I don't believe that.
夫妻子春明様は安水の出身ではない。母情が
I mean, is Mochi even gonna vote Haru though?
上回
Might just vote us if Mamiya still aided on
お
us.
かしく鴨志田様。
はるちゃん、本当にそれでいいんだね。
何のことかの。
じゃ、はるちゃんに。
I think Mochi sees through it,
町の
and he just knows that it's self-sacrifice.
牧島春様に。
Oh, they can tie it though. If Meiko's still Adro. It's up to you, Meiko. Based
ゆきさん。
to the end.
夫妻子様。
Oh, we can vote too. I forgot. Wait, can she vote? Okay, then it's just GG. Fuck. I had to talk. I was the one who decided to be evil. I had to play the villain until the bitter end.
いいわ、言わなくても同じだから。夫妻子くん、悪いけど謝れない。同情はするけど、あなたは害悪すぎる。牧島春に1票、これで3票。彼がどう入れたって覆せないでしょ。
くくります。
Fuck.
信頼さんの
Banger.
おひかがちふましらみからすよぐもしばらくここも見納めじゃのう。
The funeral was different. The wolf was cheerful. With a spring in her step, she went to the front of the group as if she was excited for what would happen at the hanging pine. I was walking at the very end, supported by Rikako-san. Clearly, it was an act of repentance.
あやしおみびとけがらえりあやしおみびとなきにせんなんじゃうとうていただけぬのか。
Yeah, Meiko? Nah, she's not in the mood. Basically, everyone was uneasy. Of course they would be. They were dealing with an actual god.
とよ
Okay. We're trying. That's all we got. Okay.
ひとりきりた
Thus,
しないさお守りは
I had to sin even if I was the only one.
良きかな。
That was the only kind of atonement I could make.
縄を結びました。
飛べばよろしいのじゃ
狼様、
な。なんでしょうや、雲の巫女殿。
狼様はどうして落ちておいでになるのですか。人とお守りを断罪するためにおいでになるのですか。
まだ皆々様はそこを怖がっておいでなのじゃな。哀れじゃのう。愛おしゅうあらせられるのう。はあ、涙が出そうじゃ。特別に漏らして差し上げよう。我らが落ち戻るのはな、我らがそうやって生きておるからじゃ。
Losing her words, Bertotto-san bowed a little and backed away.
さて、ここまでか。
Everyone backed away.
皆々様、ようお耐えになりましたな。
She was just too incomprehensible.
さあらば、島は。
And more than that, her back actually looked divine.
これにて失礼。
She took a step toward the cliff.
はるちゃん
Before I knew it, I was the one closest to her. My body and mind were so numb that I couldn't move forward or back. All I could do was call out to her. She stopped. I had nothing I could say. That was when the cloth on her face fell away.
バレちゃった。
Obviously. But let's get a nice full screen of that. Boom. I knew it.
かっこ悪い。
With that, she jumped toward me and kissed my ear. And just like that, she turned around and ran. No, I was the uncool one here. I'd half expected this to happen, I'd seen the signs, and yet I still let her do it. No, that was wrong too. She lived the way she wanted. Just like I'd asked, she ignored what the others thought, and gave both her mind and body to sacrifice the unparalleled vice. Was I supposed to be some sort of teacher, warning her against it and setting her up on the proper path? No, no, no. In the end, I was just regretful that I'd broken the rules I had established. It should have been the other way around. It wasn't supposed to be me. She should have been the villain among villains who betrayed and sacrificed her comrade to live on. She was consumed by the mist. And that was that.
お熱いことね。それに巻き込まれて死にそうだったって考えたら腹が立つけど。
すみません。
Mamiya-san closed in on the cliff.
ちょっといい？
Everyone did as she said. Then she dragged the rope up. It was supposed to have Haru-chan's weight on it, yet she could reel it in without any trouble.
何？逃げたの？
In a panic, she quickly brought the lawn rope back up. Soon enough, we saw the end. Everyone fell silent. The noose was covered in fresh blood. Oh, it decapitated her, maybe? Can that even happen? Maybe since it's such a far, like a high drop, and she kind of like run and jumped for extra momentum. Her Makishima's slender neck had been torn the moment the rope went taut. Jeez. I had no idea what happened next, how I left the graveyard, what the others were doing. The pain and difficulty breathing was just too much at this point. Was I conscious? If so, why couldn't I feel anything? If not, was I asleep or had I fainted? I couldn't tell. My whole body felt heavy and was in pain, feeling completely crushed. I had a nightmare where I was surrounded by countless smiling Haru-chan heads. That's kind of freaky. A dream could only mean that I was sleeping. Before I knew it, the pain had vanished, leaving me to suffer only the regret and sadness. I opened my eyes. Where was I? It looked like a poorly made hut. Right next to me, I saw Rakato-san. Huh? Rakato-san? And the white drip. That's the healer drip? Huh? My body was all Ow.
ご無理は
She is the magic.
なさらないで。
I only hurt because I'd been lying on a hard floor. The wounds were gone, though.
よかった。少しは
I guess the game's over, maybe. If she's here somehow, and it's been like the whole day, maybe? Actually, I guess we'll just see.
何かしていただけたんですか？
傷と苦痛を引き取りました。
That had to be a joke. Was there anything the Yumetsu superpower couldn't do?
ありがと
It's
う
a
ござい
little broken. I wanted to prioritize gratitude before shock, but then I saw the filthy blood in a bucket at her side.
驚かれましたか？
Yeah, she does use like a little ice pick thing, right?
植松家の娘の曲芸のようなものです。お気になさらぬよう。
不思議なことはあるものですね。
そうでしょうか。単に悪いものを移して吸い出しているだけです。万能ではございません。先ほどもうなされておいででした。
That was because of the dream, not any wound.
お体は大丈夫ですか？
はい。この曲芸のために植松の娘は血を出し慣れるよう育ちますので。よくなられたならば、もうお部屋にお戻りを。
あ、すみません。
I almost forgot. I was a lion snake, the worst possible guardian receiver who'd almost destroyed the humans.
あまり
Or, I think the game's still on?
今何時でしょう？
時計は持っておりません。
Okay, I mean, we're still gaming. Who'd we kill?
夕方
Probably
です
not Mochi. Mochi's like, might side with us, Rikato might side with us. But, wait, no. Because Mochi's a confirmed monkey. So if we want to win, I think we actually have to kill Mochi and convince Rikato that... But no, it just doesn't work. Because then they'd know that we lied about one of the werewolves. So, never. We're just cooked if the game's still going. Unless, again, Meiko votes with us. Otherwise, we're cooked. I finally realized that my surroundings were tinted orange.
わかりました。何度お礼を言っても足りませんが、ひとまずこれで。
不祭司様、
She called out to me, but I didn't turn around.
私はあなたを責めません。無理もないことでしょう。人の情けを狼に向けられても、藤吉のものとして生まれたのでも、藤吉の水に長く馴染んだのでもない。町のそのような方が宴に招かれるべきではなかったのです。そもそもが。
No, sorry, the slow talk, it's hard to gauge when she's done, man. She hadn't changed at all.
くれぐれもお気になさらないで。不祭司様が勇気を出して最後に明かしてくださったから、私たちは狼を皆くくることができたのですから。
おやすみなさい。
I was afraid of hearing that emotionless voice say anything more.
房幸さん。
Hello, Meiko. She stood outside the room, but I ignored her. What? Can't ignore Meiko, man. That's BM. Someone called out to me from the mist.
言いたいことがあるから。
That he knew.
また明日。
And then he left. I returned to the prefab. Slept. Woke up. Changed into the wolf outfit, but it's just unwinnable unless Meiko votes with us. So then, like, why didn't we just do that without sacrificing Haru, I guess? And killed Mamiya. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like the kill was Mochi. Just cause, like, then there's no unknown wolves. Or maybe just kill Mamiya cause we're pissed. I don't know. Unless Mochi just votes with us cause he's funny. All by myself. Tuesday. Well, this is gonna be an awkward meeting. 5 in the morning. I had no idea if I was just used to this or if the Umetsu's treatment was just that good, but I woke up feeling decidedly neutral. No drowsiness, fatigue, not even the pleasant feeling you got when you stretch to shake off the weight of sleep. We all arrived at the plaza at the same time. Haraki, Fusaishi, whatever, Rikaku Umetsu, Meiko, and Shikamochi Kamoshida. Strangely enough, I didn't think this was a coincidence. It felt like we agreed to gather here at the same time. And everyone noticed that someone was no longer with us. Okay, I mean, if they don't vote us, it's crazy.
間宮久子様が亡くなった。宴はまだ。
There you go. Mamiya was right. She just had to die to gloat. She's gloating in the afterlife.
すなわち狼はまだこの中に。
房幸さん。
That's me.
何がどうしたの？
メイコ、
Okay, Meiko, you gotta vote with us.
僕はね、狼だったんだ。
本
うん。本当だよ。
当？本当の本当？
Why couldn't we do this before, though? I wonder why.
本当の 本当さ。今僕は休みずに来て一番正直者だよ。
The next moment, Meiko clung to me.
ごめんね。ずっと黙ってて。
Elliot, dude, Meiko lives every route. It's crazy. Well, actually, wait, that's a lie. She dies in the first route. Off stream, though.
怖かったんだからさゆきさんがユミ
Yo me something.
ごめんね。
I patted her back and had her hide behind me. 2 votes. A real perfect split.
私もまた情に流す非常であるべき読み意味の宴で
Yeah, I mean, imagine believing Haraki's story. It's kind of crazy.
メイコのあどけなさに夫妻子様の人当たりの良さに
But Mochi knew, so.
そして
Actually,
春様の狂言
so if Kato voted up, I mean, it just. Does it matter? I don't know if it mattered.
そうかもしれない
If Meiko would have switched sides, anyways.
まんまと騙されました私どもの人のわけですもはやこれまで私は後の間神内様に祈って過ごしくくられろという時はお呼びくださいさようなら
Evan said all she had to. She left, not turning around once.
ああ、りっちゃんも諦めちゃった。
君は諦めないのかいもっち。
宴の勝ち負けとかは初めっからどうでもいいんだ、ぶっちゃけ。そうでなきゃ野里家の嫡男様を未だにやって
Mochi could have literally won the game, like, multiple times, honestly, if he just, like, spoke up about his suspicions. Especially with Hashimoto around. But, yeah. Thank God. Thank God he threw.
ああ、もっとも
ハッサンさ、死んでよ。
嫌だね。
メイコちゃんさ、ハッサン、明日には君を殺しちゃうぞ。
No, don't believe him.
殺さないよ。
悪い人信じない。
そっか、そっか。そっか。
Is he gonna kill us?
なんで、ハルちゃんを死なせたのさ。僕さ、ハルちゃんのこと、最後まで守ってくれる
Yeah,
から
now it's kind of like he doesn't really care if the wolves win.
って思ってたんだ。ハルちゃんがさ、面倒な人間全部ぶっ壊してここを逃げてくって。何それ、超かっこいいじゃん。それが死に目に見られればいいかなって、僕、超楽しみにしてたんだよ。僕の純情、返してよ。ハッサンもさ、知ってたんだろ？ハルちゃんの仮病のこと。
ああ、
これはね、僕らだけの秘密だ。
Hey,
宴とは全然関係ない話だから。
this is from the last game, right? Or last route? Or maybe 2 routes ago? I knew it. That was... God was something she'd created.
あの格好の彼女は君も知ってる。
Wait, is the whole God personality fake? I don't believe that, man. Because she can interact with the wolves and shit, so it doesn't make sense. Or, I mean, the
だっ
corruption.
て小学校の時に3人で一緒に作ったもん、あの格好。
And she can, like, walk around with that outfit on and not the wolf outfit on, and it works. So clearly there is something supernatural, but they are saying that they made the outfit in elementary school.
大きくなったんだから作り直せばいいのにさ。エッチすぎるぞ。
It's a little pervy, when it's fully out there.
言えてる。
I'd expected something like that.
いいんだ。
If she'd come back to her senses at least once back then, she'd have never tolerated her apparel.
我は8年前
So the whole thing was a fake, is what they're trying to say? I don't know if I believe that.
霧に迷いしこの娘の器に
But what about the lore? The 3 gods, or whatever. If God was actually the primary personality, it'd have never taken my side back then. She'd have never played along with Haruchan's desires to save me by sacrificing herself. Basically, she could always switch between God and Haru Makishima. That doesn't mean God's fake. It just means maybe Haru's the dominant personality. She lets God take over. Or, okay. Maybe. Okay, all the strange powers displayed by Haru Matsushima were either powers she'd already had or just products of her imagination. It's not the imagination, because we've seen it, literally, so... She might have already had those powers, though. That is also another answer, I guess. A fabrication... The mind-reading thing was just the product of her delusions. It just happened that she gotten things right. Yeah, she just guessed that we're time looping. That sounds like massive cope. What the heck? That was the only possibility. That's cope.
やっすんがまだ知恵姉のこと好きだって知ってからハッサンに乗り換えた。
適当なことを言うな。
僕はハルちゃんのそばにずっといた。適当じゃない。ハルちゃんはそうだ。
他人の心に興味のない君がか？
ブー、ハッサンの意地悪。ま、そうだな。ハルちゃんはたまたま狼になって最初は嫌いだったハッサンを好きだったか、あるいはもっと別の特別な心か、僕には分からんけど、
It did help.
そういうのになったのかもね。
Did help we got connected by wolfhood, you know? He truly had a talent for finding the truth without comprehending it.
じゃあさ、なおさらハルちゃんの落とし前、ハッサンはどうつけるの？
何も。
へえ、すっげえ。
むしろ君がはっきりしたらどうだ？
何をさ？
君がハルちゃんに投票しなければ、ハルちゃんが死ななかった可能性はゼロじゃなかったのに。
Actually, it'd be 2 to 3, unless Mamiya voted. If Mamiya voted Haruaki, then they actually could have hanged him, regardless. That would have been funny.
それでも君はハルちゃんに投票した。他人を評価するときは、大体は自分の気持ちの裏返しになるもんさ。自分に乗り換えてくれなかったハルちゃんに対する怒りから、彼女を殺したかったんじゃないのか。
なるほど、そういうのも成立するのか。ハッサンさ、仮に僕らのハルちゃんじゃなくなるなら僕が壊しちゃおうって思ったら、それってやっぱ帰郷の振る舞い？
Breaker.
ごくありふれた普通の感情だろう。みんなはそれを嫉妬って呼ぶ。
そっか、僕嫉妬してたんだ。
知らないけどな、君の心までは。
お話難しい。
Sorry, Meiko.
大人ってのはな、メイコ、難しいことでも悪いことでも平気な顔してやんなきゃなんないのさ。
大人大変。
So true.
適当言われてかわいそうだよ、メイコちゃん。
I was telling the truth, though.
じゃあどうする？宴する？
絶対負けるんだよね、これ。
メイコちゃん。あの
Wanna
倒そうか
beat him up. Get the crowbar, Meiko.
というわけで、イエスだ、モッチー。
ハッサンさ、賭けとかしない？
どんな賭けだい？
じゃんけんで負けた方
Oh
が死ね。
shit. The ultimate gambit? I always choose paper.
スーパーシンプルだな。
いいじゃん。
Do it. I'm choosing paper.
乗った。
せーの。
じゃ
John, Ken, Bo. Is it Bo? John, Ken, Bo? He put up his thumb and stuck out his index finger, trading a finger down the unbeatable hand. I, on the other hand, took out Chiemi's shotgun from my sleeve. We're just blasting?
そりゃ勝てないな。
Does this count as a hang?
承認ありがと
But is this against the rules right now? Why didn't we just wait? Why didn't we just wait and win? Also, who the fuck was this spider? Maybe it was Ricardo. That's bummy. Mochi, sketchy bets were my thing. I hope this isn't against the corruption, because what's the point? Then we're just gonna lose at the end. And Meiko's the final survivor. Again. Not even a genius like you could win against an adult villain.
う。ごめんね、メイコちゃん。びっくりした？
悪い人やっつけた。
Whoa, man, just what kind of upbringing did she have?
お姉ちゃんもするの？
今日はしないよ。
Okay, this does count as the hanging.
明日は？
するよ。
Don't we just kill her at night?
メイコは？
Do we have to kill the badger? The necessity to kill Meiko. That case seemed likely. Really? So what the fuck's the point of the badger? Because the badger lives if the villagers win. And they die if they help the team they're supposed to help wins. It's kind of fucked up. That case seemed likely. God had said that there were 3 gods. One was Great Lord Shinai, one was the old god who had an unfavorable name, Mujina, badger, forced on it. And the last one was my enemy. If God lived within man, then perhaps if I killed Meiko, who hadn't died once, I could escape this endless misty hell for all I knew. Yeah, but then you have to kill Meiko, bro. I don't want to kill Meiko, but I didn't want to kill her. Same. That'd be crossing a line even for me. Subconsciously or not, I'd set a line for myself, and I didn't want anyone else to change it.
ここへ来て。
What the heck? Meiko's a god! Wait, we told that shit. For our other god candidates, it was Ritako, Old Wolf Guy, and Meiko.
まだ見当違いをされるか？
What the heck? Dude, God Meiko sounds cursed. Huh? I tried to turn around, but I couldn't. The thing behind me was so scary I couldn't turn around.
何度申せばお気づきになるよ。神とはかけのたちの悪いものですぞ。星吉の娘と通じて友倒れになるのよ。
Oh, so it's the same god. Okay, no, I'm wrong then. It just switched from Haru to Meiko.
神とは何なんだ。
Ah! I'm scared, actually.
人には決して殺せぬものよ。
I turned around.
目？
No, dude, we got Meiko possessed. This is fucked up. It was Meiko, same as always. I couldn't believe that she was just laughing out loud.
さゆきさん、顔色悪い。
ああ、そうかもな。
大丈夫？
No.
水でも飲んでこようかな。
I don't think we're okay.
メイコ、おトイレ。
Alright, I think we'll end here, and I think we'll probably get the finale next episode, just as I feel like there's a bit more. Okay, I mean, things are going good, I guess. Possessed Meiko and having to kill her later kind of sucks. Hopefully we can avoid that, but maybe we do need to. Maybe we do need to. Man, being a badger sucks then. What a shitty role, man. I thought the badger was based as if the werewolves win you live and if the villagers win you live. So you can technically like you might have the highest chance of living kinda. But alas, it's kind of unlucky. Thanks for watching as always, and we'll probably see the finale of this arc. I'm assuming this is a good choice, listening to God. Or Haru. That was just Haru, not God talking, right? Immortal. Yeah, usually the straight line means it's good. Alright, until next time, later.